person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Mayegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Mayegun diary, he dey hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street, they hawk. Still them talk, say, make we no talk. But thank God, say, Mayegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. And people make you shout, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, man.
Hello there. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Mayegun live.
Glory Facebook, glory YouTube. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun diary, Mayegun.
Thank you so much for joining me. Please share the broadcast, okay? Invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends, and tell them that Mayegun today, as usual.
Mayegun diary political.
Salute, Ebuka.
Godfatherism, kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun diary.
As everyone is trying to figure it out, like how are you going to handle this in this current Tinubu-nomics, right? I think I have a video of Remi is offering money to market women in case if you have one in your family, you might be able to tap from it in these hard times.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé.
Wike and Fubara, phase 2 or 2.0.
Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Mayegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Mayegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
I have one very, very sad sort of news for everyone tonight. Another victim of Make Nigeria Never Happen to You. Sopami.
Yes, right. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń darí bá. Ayé ẹ̀sùn ra jù. Aṣòfin ti ń rúfin o. Ayé ẹ̀sùn ra jù.
Thank you so much. Share this broadcast. Again, invite everyone that need to be here, and then we will start in a minute.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ra kì. Ayé ẹ̀sùn ra jù. Mayegun ti dé.
So good morning to you once again. Good afternoon to you. And good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. We are going to go to Abuja to see Wike. Okay. But before then, Remi has launched Market Money 2.0. It's like saying part 2. Remember, Tinubu was to continue from where Buhari stopped. And one of the shop they opened on you, Nigerians, under Buhari was called Humanitarian Ministry of Humanitarian whatever. You see that particular ministry, the only job they set them up to do is just to disburse money. That's it. And every year, right, under Buhari, over 500 billion naira was reportedly shared to the poorest Nigerians. Cash at hand. Here you get. They also went into the market, and most of the time, in all sincerity, this market money, trader money, only came to light or came to life whenever there was an election. It wasn't part of APC, Egbekegbe's sort of a manifesto or whatever. It was an impromptu idea, and it has, got over 3 trillion naira. 3 trillion naira purportedly shared and given to market women, traders, poorest of the poor. Okay? And instead of the 3 trillion naira to lift people out of poverty, it dragged others, including those who were not collecting this rubber. Those of you who are doing your own work, running your own life normally. Because in the name of the poorest Nigerians, they were mopping up resources, money, that were to be actually stolen, but they said they would share it. In that regard, the resources that should go into education, go into healthcare, go into community development, they ended up under the name cash transfer. So at the end of the day, those of you who were even trying to keep your head above water, you are not collecting money. At the end of the day, the economy that they are sort of stealing that from, no production, no nothing. The economy started dying slowly. And how do you know? Or how would you know? People lost their jobs. People lost their businesses. Exactly. And guess what? More people became poorer instead of lifting them out of poverty. And we have a name for that. It's called the Buharinomics. And call that 1.0. For the Tinubu that was supposed to be Tinubu 1.0 is continuing from where Buhari stopped. Don't forget. That means it is going to be called Tinubu or Tinubunomics 2.0. Omo, sharing this money was so sweet under these rogues. The brain behind it was Pastor Ruga Ikene Shatabandu. And we have a name for him, a lot of names, by the way. Agbowori Baba Oja, the special advisor to Bokwari on burial arrangement, condolences visit, and trader money. Now, that trader money, the 2.0, Pastor Ruga crashed in an helicopter in Kogi, where he went to share money. The helicopter crashed. Pastor Ruga escaped air crash. They still put him inside bullion van and they drove into Kogi because money must be shared. It be like person will do money ritual. That's exactly what that Ministry of Humanitarian Poor People Ministry. It is like person will do money ritual. We'll give you this money. You must show working that you finish it. You've spent everything. The vice president of a country, the professor of law, became a money spender. Spending. Zinzu. You remember them? Now, this is 2.2. And in Remi Werepe's voice, it is going to be different. Okay? Instead of giving 10,000 naira, share you get, they are planning to give 50,000 naira. And once you see them take pictures here, pictures there, some people post with the image of the money they are going to give them like this, something like this. You see, at the end of the day, there are those who are collecting 25,000. There are those who are collecting 50. All of these are just the, the sort of promo, the face. At the end of the day, they go tell you, say, this scheme, they have spent 400 billion, 800 billion, and they have given this money that you are seeing them smiling, shining teeth here, right? This $40 or 30 pounds. These 30 pounds you have on the screen that they are shining teeth for, by the time they give you the final figure, you'll be hearing 800 billion shared to 11 million families. Now we can't wonder, say, which technique will I take do am? Remi will explain.
It is indeed my pleasure to be at this occasion of the official flag off of the rebranded and expanded Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program CHIP, now known as the Renewed Hope Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise Program under the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. First, I want to thank the Honorable Minister for inviting me to be part of today's event. I also commend you for the good works which you started so well, and may God strengthen you to finish well. The transformative impact that micro, small, and medium enterprises can have on the lives of the vulnerable ones in our society cannot be overemphasized. These enterprises are the bedrock of our economy and therefore play a crucial role in fostering inclusive growth and providing tangible benefits to those who need it most, especially women and persons with disability. By supporting micro, small, and medium enterprises, we empower local entrepreneurs to generate employment, thereby offering a lifeline to those struggling to make ends meet. This not only reduces unemployment rates, but also enhances the overall well-being of individuals and families. Small-scale businesses provide a platform for economic empowerment of those with limited resources who can become self-reliant entrepreneurs when equipped with skills and a supportive environment. It is in this regard the rebranding of the three components of the program is significant. Thus, trader money is not trader money, that's English. Trader money, is that not what we call our money? Trader money, now rebranded Owoja. Olilanya Undi na Bamboo. You see, they left me to do this, so you have to give me support. I've been practicing, and I think time was not enough for me. I just came back from Sierra Leone. Talafin, Sana, Juma, I think I did well. Farmer Moni is the second one, now rebranded Wagbe. Olilanya Undi Orungu. Otalafi Mamoma. And Market Money, now rebranded Yaloja. Ineahia and Agajinya Kasua. Therefore, rebranding, you see, all of them avoided it, and let's go to them. And I saw, is that the wife of the, Your Majesty? A chief, I recognize you, ma'am. And she's Sonia Lupe. Yes, I recognize you too. I love your hat. When I was made the Nyumba Nanja Gabambogu, I was given a hat like that too. So, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Drums home, especially among the women folk, including traders and farmers. A deeper understanding and actual implementation of the program in our native languages. As I was informed, one of the strategic components of the federal government's National Social Investment Program, NS.
Let me save you the rest. Here you get, we still have a bit of a long night ahead of us. So that's called rebranding. They are rebranding and all of that, but it is the same scam. Do you get that now? And just being sort of done by a different set of people from the same group of criminals that are taking advantage of you. It's the same. Some people are going to get the money, like those who got the money, 10,000, 25,000, 50,000 from Pastor Ruga, and then went on to go and get it from Shadia, the one that they eventually made the minister of a whole ministry. They created that Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. That is not alleviating anything. Anyway, I just thought in case if you have any member of it may be your own turn. They are going to also employ new guys, like, come, we are the new sets. Who is looking for a job? Oh yeah, give me names. And then you supply the names and say, you are going to be working for the Ministry of Humanitarian and Poverty Alleviation Affairs, Humanitarian Affairs and whatever. So that one will be so happy. There's this ongoing controversy with the Igbo Youth Summit. I don't know if some of you have seen that. Igbo Youth Summit, maybe Southeast or something, Youth Summit. And they invited speakers to come and discuss the way forward for the Igbo nation, right? And they invited a girl. I mean, absolutely, that I've seen that girl speak before, right? She's more or less like a complete pangolo, like who dead. Do you get that now? But nevertheless, this was a girl that you can use as an example of self-hate taken to the extreme. She is Igbo. She's supporting Tinubu. Sure you get. And you see that time when almost everyone was waking up and they're catching the bug of that tribalism from the camp of APC, Egbekegbe. She's an Igbo. I remember coming on this platform to say, those of you who are Igbos, who are supporting or members of APC, how do you feel when this, what do you call it, this Lagos Abobakus, these Agberus are throwing their Igbophobia with no shame, with no... I did ask you, remember, I did ask people here that if I'm not Igbo, do you get that now? And as a Yoruba man, okay, there is no, I have not seen any, what do you call it, any tribal profiling, right? Yeah, I mean, apart from the normal, tribal slurs that all of us use on ourselves that are becoming unacceptable now, Abi. I'm talking about a proper tribal or ethnic profiling, okay? I have never suffered that. Together, but as an Igbo person, like, how do you feel? This girl was encouraging the lynching and killing of Igbos simply because Tinubu lost in Lagos. Ada Anambra, I think that's her name. So this Igbo Youth Summit invited her to come and speak there because she is working for the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Better Edu. Of course, they will give jobs to some of these airheads and some of these empty heads. some of them are actually doing it for it, but fine. So it's going to be like a new set of rogues, putting their own new set of structure, and then ready for business. So they give her, they say she's working for minister, an Igbo girl, that publicly called for the killings of Igbos because they won't support APC or vote for Tinubu. There are evidence, so here you get. But they now give her an appointment for IDP, refugee management for Eastern Nigeria. There is no refugee camp in Eastern Nigeria. Of course, it's been militarized, it's been terrorized. You know what I mean? Genocide takes place in that place almost every day. Underreported as well. Here you get. But nevertheless, there is no IDP camp in Eastern Nigeria per se. So if an Igbo person was like so comfortable to self-hate so much that she called for the killings of her own kinsmen for political appointment to be managing IDP camp in a poverty elevation ministry. I mean, that's the Barbie. But yeah, that's the scheme you just saw there. And in another 1 year or two, you'll be hearing 1 year or two is too long. Yeah, a year, you'll be hearing the scandal, you'll be hearing this, and then you'll be asking, because most of them just pull numbers just ridiculously from their behind. You know, they want to lift 100 million, or they want to lift 200 million. They want to lift 150 million, 40 million by giving them money out of poverty. You know, so mokuna enjoy amo. If you come across, if your family come across them, and they be market men and women, here you get collected the £30 or the $40. At least it will be your own share and their own share of national KKB. Because those who are using you for photo hops and all of that, they are only giving you probably just 10% of the whole money. The rest is gone. And that is why they've never been able to lift anybody out of poverty. But dipped you more into it. Remember. Now let's go to Rivers. A lot of us followed the, what do you call it? The supposed fight between Wike and Fubara, to the point that it became more louder that they planned to impeach him. And that was when the crisis sort of reached its zenith. Abi, they burnt part of their own state house of assembly. And they are both sides are pointing, accusing fingers. No, they did it. No, they did it. They even impeached the speaker. Another person emerged as the speaker. So they are still also fighting that who is speaker, who is not. The one with the majority members, the speaker that was supposed planning to impeach the governor is loyal to Wike. So Fubara himself was said to have choose his own path that is completely opposite to the path that the Wike, their supposed leader, actually expects him to follow. Things like when Fubara said he was not going to inherit Wike's enemies, that he was going to be his own man, right? That didn't go down well with Ikwere Adolf Hitler. Do you understand? According to himself, and I'm going to show you soon. That didn't go down well. What do you mean you're going to like not inherit it? Do you know how many people would try to bring me down? Do you know the sacrifice? Do you know what it took me to make you governor and the rest of you for all the positions you are currently holding? You owe me that. And it is going to be undivided loyalty. Now, undivided loyalty, the issue is was initially considered as a little bit of friction. So they're going to get over it and move on. No, they won't. Because the Wike was even asked. We thought they said that if Tinubu has intervened and, like you guys have sort of settled it and moved on, it was like, no. Move on where? That in 3 months, Fubara destroyed all of the structures that he, with the Wike, put in place that brought Sim to power as governor. So what are you talking about? That we saw you together. It was so because you saw us together in an occasion now to carry out official occasion, blah, 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 blah. So that then means that we are now together. But come on, that's what we saw. And we believe that you are matured enough to kind of settle it and move on between yourself, whatever. No, we are not moving on. You have no idea. According to him, Fubara was telling people that Wike was asking for 25% of the revenues accrued to River State every month. That he was not going to give that money to him anymore. That he was even asking Wike that he would give him 10% of the revenues of River State. And Wike said, did you buy form? Ask him, go and ask him, did he buy forms to be governor? Did any of them buy any form to be this? So why should they be carrying rumors about him that is making demands on them? But he didn't deny if he's making demand or not. Earlier, Gandola, something has happened to Nigeria. We've all seen it, Abi. Recently, I don't know if you have observed it too. Somehow, they have started praising Gandola as a very smart, intelligent man to lead APC. Egbekegbe. Mind you, this is not coming just from those who are in APC. Egbekegbe. They are coming from the supposed people who are calling all of you. Opposition, come together to fight APC. Go join them and do some opposition margin. They go just use to now negotiate again, and you'll be back to square zero again. Watching Mayegun and asking Mayegun, what is the solution? Emi ati a solution. They have started praising the thief. And from what we have heard, with their control over the judiciary, which continue to create controversy, scandal after scandal, that will possibly tear up Nigeria, so tear down Nigeria soon. Gandola said they are going to take River State back. But they haven't said how, because it is also tricky. Sometimes when you are trying to, when you are digging the grave for your enemy, you are advised not to dig it too deep, because you may end up inside it, burying yourself in it. They cannot use the judiciary to remove him. By so doing, everything that Wike wrote with INEC to bring in the Fubara, his former state general accountant, accountant general. That's another story. I'll come back to that one. So every fake figure, all of that, they would have to cancel all of that and give the state to APC. What is that guy's name again? Tonye. Is that Tonye Prince Willaby? What's that guy's name again? Amechi's man in APC. Tonye. Even though it will still sound like Shebina APC can't take rivers, but it is deeper than that. Wike is a coward that is existing in a, existing in a lawless country. Here you get now. he is a coward in the sense that he sabotaged his own political party for the opposition in order to have a place at the table. But he is a coward that cannot actually come out boldly and say, I have joined APC because I am part of APC. A coward. He is still a member of PDP. And according to them, this is like anti-party on steroid. Here you get. You do small anti-party. You can't argue, say, I know do that. But the Wike zone, when it comes to PD, what Wike is doing, APC can never, ever take that from you. If you say you are mad, if they go kill you, they will have to kill you. This same thing that Wike is doing, nobody will try that with them in APC. It's like a court. But he's doing it anyway. And he's giving the people, destroying people, middle fingers. Sack me if they burn you well. Because to sack Wike, you will need to start from his political ward in Rivers, Ikwere. They will sack him there. From there, the ward chairman to the local government chairman to the party chairman in the states, film is gone. But he's so kind of, nobody go try him. Wike is in PDP and in government of APC. Now, APC, they've now made arrangements. Listen to this one. They've made arrangements and transfer APC structure to Wike, even though Wike is still in PDP. They have dissolved APC in Rivers State. They have appointed caretakers. And guess those who make up the caretaker for APC in Rivers? Wike's people, PDP guys. So he is able to do all of that. But Wike's fear is this. If they use courts to remove Fubara, they would have to give the Amechi squad, which Wike fought all his 8 years as governor in Rivers, that Wike would leave town. When he finished with APC, and then, Amechi, when he finished with Amechi, Baba, he went for those who are in PDP too, his own people, simply because he believes that they have divided loyalty. They were loyal to PDP. They were loyal to Atiku. And they are not supposed to. If you are saying PDP in Rivers State, Wike is that PDP. And he can only tell you who you should relate with and you should not. And this is the paranoia states of mind of Wike. Drunken monster. I mean, apart from the fact that Nigerian politicians have they seem to live in a different world of theirs. Okay? Something they themselves fought is what they would then want to have on others and expect them not to. So as it is right now, Rotif Amechi and his own squad, they are done for politically in Rivers State. And I'm not even like exaggerating. They are done for. But at the same time, with a Wike's worst nightmare is for somebody to use the supposed fiefdom that he has built as the lord of the manor. Here you get the king of the jungle he has created. How dare you use my own resources to empower people I have politically destroyed? Because Fubara said, I am not going to inherit your enemies. And there was never a time that we agreed that we are going to go to APC. You even told us that you would never, you, minister. All these things have changed. Only you, they changed the rules. And all of us must stick to your rules, even if they are not really clear. We are in PDP, but we are fighting our own PDP people, arresting and locking them up for disobeying you. And yet, you are there hobnobbing with this is not clear. That kind of thing. Anyway, I'm trying to get into their heads, to bring you this scenario that could be playing in their heads. Because Fubara started opening his door, the door of government house in Rivers State, started opening them just for everyone, including those that completely abandoned Rivers State for over 2-3 years because of Emperor Wike. Everyone is coming back. Fubara have started listen to this one. He has started looking into Amechi's uncompleted project that Wike completely abandoned. They said Fubara has been building that kind of relation, and to Wike politically. That is to say, Fubara possibly is already meddling and then a meeting with Amechi people. So they said all the projects abandoned by Amechi, abandoned by Wike, Amechi's project. They said Fubara started touching them, and Emperor was like, nah, they have to remove him. But how? How can you do it without ending up giving that power to the people you believe you have? Here is a reminder before I take you to today, right? With a Wike, few years back, watch, and he was talking about Amechi.
Wrong, but there's nothing you can do about it. Even when you have spent 8 years in office, then you continue to pretend to say who becomes who, whatever, in Rivers State. It doesn't. Somebody say me. It may happen in Lagos State, but it will not happen in Rivers. We are quite different. It will not happen here. As a governor, I will come and go. I can't stop it. I must come and go. All the came and left. You've never heard of me saying that you will do this, you don't do that. The day my tenure, by the grace of God, ends, I go. That's how God wants it. But see, when you are in a position to think that what's happening in Lagos State, you will do it here, it may be difficult. You cannot continue to say you must be a godfather of the state. That's the problem. It's not possible. Today I live here in the name of Almighty God. I have no business to say, why must I produce? Why? What am I hiding? The people of the state should be able to say, this is who they want to produce. We from Rivers State, we know we have lost somebody in Dr. Peter. I can tell you. What did I
Nuisance Lele. Nuisance Lele.
A lot has happened since then. Okay? Now, fast forward to today. Where a Wike, in his usual, carefree and troubled state of mind, and his uncontrollable outburst and the rest of all those things, he's changed because he's a godfather now. He fought to install his former accountant general of Rivers State, former wanted accountant general of Rivers State, the man that helped Wike to siphon over 450 billion naira of Rivers State's money. And because of immunity, it can be touched. But he ensured that the man that helped him to loot Rivers State will have the same immunity after him. But Niger, it is he who owed the string to the purse that they believe holds the power until is probably proven to have no idea of how to use it. Rivers State is the second richest state in Nigeria after Lagos by revenue and by every other thing like that, which means it's got a very deep pocket for criminals who controls the purse in that place. And it is always current champion. Like people will tell you, current champion, there is no forever champion or champion forever. Wike has a little privilege that he is still close to the corridors of power. Yeah? But Fubara hold the string to the purse now. Sure you get. And somehow, it's like the battle line is drawn. Maybe they will still use impeachment. Maybe not. But let's go into Wike's mental mind. Talking about why Fubara has to go. And paying people, hiring thugs, or threatening him and all of that stuff because he's there now. He said when the law speaks, all the thugs will run away. Like what does that mean? When the law speaks. Would they remove him by courts like they are already doing with others and planning to, wouldn't that be too risky, no? Would they impeach him? No? Let's go there. A quick one. With a Wike.
Difficult question. If you ask me truly, within what was available at that time, those who shoot themselves at that time, if I support any of them, the next day I would have been in trouble. They would have switched counter too.
So you passed for 3 months then?
So your best option?
Well, at that time, that's what you should have.
So,
but we never knew. It would be in 3 months to scatter a political structure that built you up, to now begin to carry propaganda. Oh, this, oh, that. Now, let me tell you, you know what is painful? You know what's painful when you see these allegations, lie, that I was angry. Who sat with me now when he was picked? I was the governor. Did he buy for? Somebody, what I want to tell you, be grateful in life. In all circumstances.
not that I'm not.
Be grateful in your life, in all circumstances.
Sir,
I know that people bring politics when you are showing no.
Your Excellency.
You see, any politician I see,
yeah,
or any so-called elder, and I see around such person, I see you as an English. Nobody who is a gentleman, who is a politician that knows what politics is all about, will support that kind of thing. But we kept quiet. I told everybody, keep quiet. No? Okay, let me tell you. How? You have 31 members in the assembly. 31. 27 against you. 27 against you.
But some people will say what goes around comes around. That this is exactly what he did to Rotimi Amechi.
I was not with Amechi. Amechi didn't bring me to be governor. With due respect. With due respect.
He made you his chief of staff. He made you minister.
No, it's not true. I was the one that led the work for Amechi to be governor. With due respect. In 2007, yes. Are you not aware? Are you not aware? Yes. Even making me a minister, he went back to National Assembly to disqualify me through SSS, yes. Yeah, are you not aware? Did he bring me to be governor in 2015? He fought me. Even as a minister.
He made you his chief of staff.
Oh my God, what do you mean by that?
And then appointed you as a minister, representing the state.
No, you don't. Because the time, you don't have the time, so I don't want to tell. But the point I'm making is that, look, I'm comfortable. My brother did not give me minister. He gave me minister of FCT. What am I looking for? But that does not mean I would allow anybody to crumble our political structure. It will not happen. Because nobody's talking about your governance. Go ahead. Let me tell you, I challenge anybody. All the roads, all projects you are seeing there, I laid the foundation. I said, listen, for your second tenure, look, the ring road, I passed it as governor in a executive council meeting. I said, you must do this wrong as you are coming. I took him to Wiesbaden in Germany with the Commissioner of Works, Director of Procurement, to go and negotiate with Jonas Becker. I said, look, if you do this ring road, your second tenure, you are short. If I meant bad, I told him, go and borrow money from Jonas Becker, from Zenith Bank. Pay Jonas Becker, let them be deducting from you every month. Jonas Becker said you will do it in 3 years, which means that is a year leading to your election. Nobody will challenge you in River State. If I have no good intention, I will not do it.
I remember asking you the same question too. But did you sanction this impeachment?
Who's impeaching? No, let me tell you, if you cannot, when you are sorry, you see, you have to be careful. Why would look, if they're impeaching you, did you call me? Assuming I'm the one who plotted it, for example. Did you call me? Sir, they want to impeach me. Is that why you send people to go and burn the Hollow Chamber? Is impeachment done one day? Impeachment process, is it a one-day affair? Then you raise ethnic politics. We have never had it like this before. For an ethnic group to come and say this.
We've seen you together after that time. We thought you've made up.
Will anybody stop you from going to functions?
So that was a photo ops.
I'm not interested. What
He has apologized.
Listen, no, it's not true. Mr. President, you see, anything that will make me not to respect Mr. President can never, it's not there. All this thing you are saying, dancing around, is because Mr. President said, Minister of the do this, you go and do this. He disobeyed President, Vice President, disobeyed Vice President. Look, politics is not, when the law speaks, Togri will run away. When the law speaks, militants will run away. When the law speaks, ethnicity will run. The law has not spoken.
Is it just me? Or you could see a rattled Wike blabbing at some point, couldn't complete some sentence? Except for where you want to talk about what? It was I, when he was speak, I took him, I, this or that. He did not call me. He did not say, sir, when they want to impeach him. Why did he call me? Except for those areas, right? But when he's asked questions about like, but he's apologized to you. Did you is it just me? Or you noticed that too?